Stuff like that. They were, trying to like improve or tweak, but it's not here. It doesn't exist.
I kind of tweaked it a little bit yesterday, and joint little venture here because
if you've spent any time in the car detailing world on YouTube, you already know the name Matt Moreman. He's the founder of Obsessed Garage, one of the most recognizable channels in the automotive care space.
Why I did 2 sets. I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
And over the years, he's quietly built one of the more interesting personal car collections in the online car community. But Moreman's Garage isn't really about flexing exotic supercars. It's something a little different. A rotating mix of European performance cars, project builds, and daily drivers that reflects the same obsession with detail that built his entire brand in the first place. So what's actually parked inside Matt Moreman's garage?
But because of the height of the toolbox, this is kind of what you have to do. And so this is a combination of has that and
how did a former Wall Street finance guy end up becoming one of the most trusted voices in car care? Let's get into it. Before Obsessed Garage existed, Matt Moreman's career looked nothing like it does today. He built his early professional life in finance, working his way up to senior vice president roles at both Merrill Lynch and Raymond James. On paper, it's about as far from the world of car detailing and YouTube as you can get. Before that, he'd worked in electrical engineering and even sold home theater systems early in his career. A detail that, looking back, foreshadows just how deep his love of gear and precision would go.
All 4 of my audio packages in use somewhere at either here or GHQ.
The turning point came from an unexpected place. After being diagnosed as obsessive-compulsive, Moreman's doctor suggested he find a way to get out of his own head by letting other people into his world. Rather than keeping his meticulous approach to car care to himself, he started documenting it, and that documentation eventually became Obsessed Garage. He officially launched the brand in the mid-2010s and quickly became known as one of the pioneers of in-depth, no-nonsense car care content on YouTube, long before the
This like micromanaging stuff doesn't really matter all that much, but I'm not a brush guy.
Moreman has been fairly open with his audience about his home setup, going as far as filming a full walkthrough of what he calls his ultimate 3-car garage, a space built specifically around function, detailing work, and showcasing whatever project he's deep into at the time. Beyond the cars themselves, Moreman's home setup has become something of a side attraction for fans.
Because you guys get it.
Yeah.
He's documented an elaborate home theater system, a 7.1.4 Dolby Atmos setup, along with a separate living room system, an outdoor system, and even a dedicated pole barn audio setup, reflecting the same go all in or don't bother mentality that defines his approach to cars. Unlike collectors who hold on to the same cars for decades, Moreman's Garage has always been something of a rotating door. Cars come in, get modified or detailed to his standard, get featured on the channel, and eventually move on to make room for the next project. Over the years,
first we'll do wash and decon, and then we're gonna polish this whole sucker. And we've got a bunch of us, so we'll be able to.
His fleet has included a mix of BMW M cars, including an E46 M3, at least one E92 M3, and at various points a first-generation BMW 1M. All cars well known in the enthusiast world for being driver's cars first and showpieces second.
And then the front is, there's no fender gap. Front.
He's also spent time with a Honda S2000, a car that fits neatly into his pattern of favoring analog, driver-focused machines over pure luxury. On the Porsche side, Moreman has been particularly active. He's owned and documented a 991.2 generation 911 GT3 RS.
Like you at 2/3 of the way through the run and then VTEC engaged. You're going to see a big drastic hump at VTEC.
Yeah.
Later moving into a Cayman GT4, and continuing to shuffle through the GT3 and GT4 lineup as newer versions were released, including reportedly bringing in a 992 generation GT3 Touring at one point. He's talked openly on camera about going back and forth on preferences between the GT3 and GT4 platforms.
A few throughout the remainder, of the second half of my life, let's say. So anyway, thanks for being here. For those of you who got to stay here, thanks for helping me do this.
At different points calling each one his favorite depending on how he was using it. Beyond the sports cars, his garage has also included more everyday, family-oriented vehicles. A Ford Raptor and a Tesla Model 3 have both been part of the fleet at different. What separates Moreman's Garage from a lot of other car-focused YouTube channels is the intent behind it. His collection isn't built around rarity or investment value.
But those are the most important. We'll bring it up to temperature, we'll do 3 runs, we'll see where we start.
So tell me what this thing is and what it does.
So this is a dyno jet. This is pretty much the industry standard, what most people use. A dyno.
It's built around cars he can actually work on, detail, refine, and use as teaching tools for his audience. That's a big part of why his fleet changes so often. Rather than locking in a forever collection, Moreman treats his cars the way a lot of his viewers treat their own, as ongoing projects that get sold, swapped, or upgraded once he's extracted everything he wanted to learn or demonstrate from them. It's a philosophy that lines up directly with the brand he's built. Less about owning the most expensive metal possible.
You can do that on YouTube on the Obsessed Garage channel. You could also do it on
and more about obsessing over every last detail of whatever he currently has in the garage. That approach has made him a trusted voice, specifically because he's not just reviewing products in a vacuum. He's using them on his own cars, in his own garage, car after car, year after year.
The back, we haven't done the front yet. I've still been trying to talk Matt out of not going low, but
This is not that low. It's not even tucked.
you can't even see the top of the tire.
Right, I can get a pinky.
What makes Moreman's story stand out in the broader car YouTube space is that Obsessed Garage isn't just a content channel. It's a full business built around the same obsession that gives it its name. Beyond the YouTube channel, Moreman runs an online store selling detailing products and tools, hosts the Dialed In podcast, and has become a regular guest across other automotive podcasts and enthusiast club events.
You'll know what I'm doing, so I don't even think about it. But yeah, I went to bed at midnight, got up at 6:30 for whatever reason, ready to roll. Got a good solid day of
where he's been invited to speak directly to car clubs about detailing techniques and product recommendations. It's a rare example of someone turning a personal, borderline obsessive hobby into a legitimate multi-platform business, one where the garage itself and whatever's currently parked inside it.
Yeah. I want the one I want most is the Cookie Monster, which is
doubles as both his passion project and his professional showroom. Part 6. What this garage really represents. At the end of the day, what makes Matt Moreman's garage worth talking about isn't a single jaw-dropping car.
Gonna need one. Okay, all the software's up to date. Took 10, 15 minutes, something like that. Again, you just have to get used to the app works great.
It's the mindset behind the whole operation. Every car that's passed through, from the BMW M cars to the rotating cast of Porsche GT models, to the more practical daily drivers, has been treated the same way, as an opportunity to go deeper into the details most owners never bother with.
0.45 millimeters toe in, which would be 0.1 degrees. And so right now we're towed out. We want to be towed in, so we're going to bring our line.
That's ultimately the whole premise of Obsessed Garage distilled into one physical space. A garage that isn't about showing off what you own, but about how obsessively well you take care of it while you have it. So out of everything that's passed through Matt Moreman's garage over the years,
Even OG tire dressing. So, again, this wheel,
from the BMW M cars to the GT3S and GT4S, which one do you think fits his style best? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more breakdowns on the personalities and garages behind your favorite car YouTube channels, make sure you're subscribed. I'll see you in the next video.